Hey guys, so I'm here. Set a grid for connecting with your inner fairy. I'll do it online. So let's see here. I'm trying to learn how to use this little device thingy. Right, today I have set up a story I wrote, and it kind of takes place. Well, I'll read it to you. How's that? Alright, so night one. Uncle Gabe went to tuck in his nephew Jeremiah in for bed. Jeremiah said, "Uncle Gabe, please tell me one of your really cool stories." Uncle Gabe said, "Okay, then you really do have to go to bed." So they take off on the adventure. Gabe closes his eyes and immediately sees Nathan the gator. Nathan says, "Hey guys, what are you up to?" Gabe and Jeremiah said, "We're going on an adventure." Nathan says, "Cool, I want to go." "Where are we going?" They answer, wherever we want to go." They look around them and see that they are standing in the woods. It reminds them of Granny and Grandpa's house. Nathan the gator looks over at Jeremiah and says, "Holy crap, Jeremiah, you're a wolf." Jeremiah looks down at his hands and feet, but they are now furry paws. Jeremiah shouts, "Cool! I look like the wolf in my dreams." Jeremiah looks over and says, "Uncle Gabe, you're a wolf too." Awesome! Gabe is smiling to himself, excited that Jeremiah is so happy. In the woods, they decide to go exploring. They walk through the woods and see a river. Gabe says, "Let's go follow that river." Nathan decides to dive into the river and hits his head on a rock. Nathan screams, "Ow!" The rock began to talk. "Why did you do that? That hurt. No one ever pays attention to me in this river." Nathan, with tears in his eyes, said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you or your feelings." Jeremiah and Gabe, watching from afar at the conversation between Nathan and the rock, in amazement. Nathan decides to ask the rock a question. "What is your name?" She answered back, "My name is Rose. Over the years, I have been worn down and not cared for. I remember when I was beautiful. I used to sparkle pink, and everyone loved me. Over time, people stopped caring and kicked me around and called me names. When that happened, I felt really sad, and I felt like no one loved me. So I began to change colors to this awful grayish green color." Nathan looks at Rose and says, I think you are beautiful. You're the coolest rock I've ever met. Can we be friends?" Rose had never felt so loved in her life. She began to cry. Nathan said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry." Nathan waves over Jeremiah and Gabe. Jeremiah and Gabe help Nathan comfort Rose. Rose allowed her tears to wash over her. She speaks. I'm not sad. I'm very happy because now I have friends." As the tears began to wash over, something began to change. Rose started to sparkle and change color. Everyone watched in amazement. she turned into a beautiful rose quartz. Everyone in unison exclaimed, "Whoa!" Rose was beautiful. She was a lovely pink, sparkly, raw gem. Rose couldn't believe it. She was like before, but even more beautiful. Everyone hugged her. Nathan said, "I want you to come with us," but looked kind of sad because he knew he didn't have enough strength to carry her. Rose said, "Nathan, why do you look so sad?" Nathan started to tear up a little bit. I'm not strong enough to carry you." Rose said, "I got an idea." In a blink of an eye, Rose transformed into a small rock. Nathan shouts, "Whoa, cool!" Then she turns herself into a stone necklace so Nathan can wear her around his neck. Rose said, "Now I will always be with you." Nathan and Rose finally feel at home. The world they were in started to fade. And in a split second, Uncle Gabe is standing next to Jeremiah's bed. Jeremiah said, "Uncle Gabe, that was really cool. Thank you for taking me on that adventure." Uncle Gabe said, "I love you, Jeremiah. Now say your prayers and count your sheep. 100 sheep, 99 sheep, 98 sheep." And Jeremiah was fast asleep. Uncle Gabe leans in and kisses Jeremiah on the cheek and says, "Good night, little buddy. I love you, and I'm always with you in your dreams." That was a story that I just wrote, and my nephew Jeremiah inspired me. In this story, I use my name as Gabe. But that is my connecting with your inner fairy for today. It's important to remember that that childlike energy is in all of us. And it's a very creative energy. And don't be afraid if this comes out, because you should just embrace it. You really should. So let me know what you think about the story. And I'm working on a second story to put in the book. It'll be a children's book eventually. All right. Love you guys. Love and light.